Hi guys, I'm Rinky Punjabi and today I have Sonika with me. So what I'm gonna do today is I am gonna do a personalized tarot reading for her. This is gonna be a very personalized reading. It would include everything from her career, her relationships, her love life, her everything. So
I'm super excited.
are you excited to know what cards have for you?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Okay. So let's get started. I want to know from you, how much do you know about tarot cards and how do they work?
I know nothing. I am a complete novice when it comes to this art. Because of you, I have been introduced to this art because I never watched a single tarot reading video or anything on the newspaper. I used to just ignore it because I don't really believe in that art. I have
Fair
not
enough.
explored it much.
So let me just tell you what tarot cards are, okay, and how it works basically. Tarot cards is a guiding tool. Alright, it's not going to tell you your future. Just be very prepared for that. It's not going to tell you your future, but it will definitely guide you as to what career you are into. Is it suiting you, or you should look for certain changes in your life, or what will be more beneficial to you. So it just helps you to guide. It just shows you the right path basically. Alright. And what I do on my channel is a very generic reading according to all the zodiacs. But today we are doing personalized reading for you. So in that, what's going to happen is, once you've touched the cards, I believe your energies get into the cards. And that's how a precise readings comes out. Even if I'm doing readings for my clients over Skype and everything, I believe, they're present there. So those energies get into the cards and that's how the reading comes out. So it's really important for a person to be present, to touch the cards. That's the best thing, and that's how the best reading actually comes out. Okay, so before I start, what we usually do with the cards, if you're doing a personalized reading, even if you're doing a generic reading, we usually wash the cards. It's about cleaning the cards. So whatever previous energies were there in the cards, they go out, and the person sitting next to you, or the person you're imagining and getting the vibes from, let those energies get into the cards, and that's how the reading actually comes out. So yeah. So now that we've washed the cards, just take a second, just look at the cards and just be like, I would suggest whatever God or whatever any upper soul that you believe in, take a second, just close your eyes and just tell them, please come and guide us in this process of reading. So now what I'll do is, I'll be telling you a process, shuffle the cards, divide the cards. It's because when you do it, you take the charge of the cards and your energies actually get into the cards. And that's how your reading would come out. Okay? Like I just said, you have to do this process. So what you have to do is, you have to shuffle the cards first. After shuffling, you have to divide them into 3 parts with your right hand.
Okay.
And then put it back.
Once again,
yeah.
assemble them.
And once you've done that, you have to just take the entire deck with your left hand and spread the cards.
Okay.
And then whenever you feel like, you have to pull out 7 cards.
7 cards.
Yeah.
In any order.
Any order, whatever you feel the card is calling you. Okay. You just need to pick up that card, right? Okay. So I'll tell you what happens next. Once these 7 cards are out, these 7 cards are more like your present situation. Okay. Plus, it is more of your personality. So it just gives you a complete reading about your life. So those 7 cards are basically your present plus personality cards. Here you go.
Okay. Starting.
No worries, that's fine.
Those are my energies.
Yeah. Now you have to divide them into 3 parts. Yeah, now put them back. This deck, we just pick up this deck. Yeah, that's okay. Put it on this one and this entire thing on the last deck. Yeah.
Now,
and with your left hand, you have to just spread it in any random order, whatever you feel like. There's no specific thing to it. And you have to pull out 7 cards from from your left hand.
Left hand.
Yeah. With your left hand. You have to just like keep it. Yeah.
See it. I don't know about it.
She got excited about it. It's okay. So we have 7 cards from Sonika. Let's see what tarot cards have for her. You don't have to be scared, it's fine.
They're like, they're going to tell me some story.
Yeah.
I've always seen this in movies and all. This is the first time.
Okay, so if we consider all the cards, I'm going to show you the cards one by one. Okay, but let me just tell her the cards are really, really nice and positive and bright at the very same time. Okay. First card that we have for Sonika is Ace of Wands. Even you would like to see this card. So this says, you always have opportunities lying in front of you. Always. It's just that you have to look for them. Like, it's there. But sometimes you feel like, no, this is not the right time. I should consider. I shouldn't. I already have so much on my platter. There are always things there for you. It could be in terms of your channel. There would be some idea in your head, but you would be like, no, I don't think so. This is the right time. I might get a better background. I might get a better camera or whatever. You keep pushing that idea.
Yeah.
So it says, no, don't do that. Whatever idea you have, instantly go for it, shoot it, and things would be really nice for you. The other card that I have for her is the Hangman. Okay, this card clearly says that your opinions or your thought process doesn't match with others in the crowd.
Yes!
You are always the one person who has a different ideas altogether, and she's happy about it. She is like very, very confident about it. It's not like, okay, I have to be with the crowd, or I have to be like, no, chalo theek hai, I'll just say yes to a thing which I am not convinced of. But she is not that type. She'll be like, no, I'm not convinced with everyone's idea. I have a different opinion to it. Let me just put it out there. If it works, well and good. If it doesn't, it's still fine. But she has the guts to, keep it up in front of everyone, saying that this is what I feel. So that's her, like style of talking to people, or whatever ideas or opinions you have is very, very different from the rest. The other card that we have for you is Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune literally tells you, your life circle is moving for the betterment. Like, you've seen where you come from, past mein and abhi, there's a lot of difference. Things have drastically changed for her. Like, right now, she feels that she has a purpose to life. Earlier it was just like, haan, theek hai, karna hai, kar lo, nahi kiya types. But right now she feels she has a purpose, she has a goal, she knows where she wants to go. So the Wheel of Fortune is also moving. It's moving for the betterment. And it says it's going to move ahead and ahead. So it's a very bright sign and it's a very positive card. So you have to keep that spirit going, and you have to be like, okay, I want to do this. I know what I need to do next. So you have to follow whatever you feel like doing. Okay. The next card that we have is a card of cups, which is called as 10 of cups. If you can see, there are 10 cups here, and it's a rainbow. Firstly, rainbow means wish fulfillment.
Okay.
So whatever you feel like is your wish, eventually you will see it turning out to be true for you. It's not going to be a wish for a longest time. Anything that you keep your hands on, it's going to be there with you forever. Also, if you see this card very clearly, it has a family image on it. Okay. So it says you're very, very close and attached to your family. It says, sometimes you feel like, no, yeah, they don't understand me, or I have a different opinion, they're not letting, but eventually there's immense connection, like immense. A lot of things that you feel they understand without you saying it to them. So that's there. Okay, the other card I have for you is a card of Pentacles. If you see the card, there's a person who's working really, really hard. This says, this describes your life. You're a person who gets involved into a certain thing to another level. ठीक है? If you're given a task, like everybody does it, but you're like, even if you're sitting and having your food, you're still thinking about that task. कि how do I proceed next with that, इसके बाद क्या करना चाहिए, what will look good, should I put in this effect or whatever, any task that she's assigned to, she gets involved into it like crazy to another level. The next card I have for you is Page of Cups. Okay, so this card tells you, your circle of people is really positive and bright. It's not like, somebody's throwing on to negative energies onto you or people are jealous of you. So your circle, whatever, how much ever friends you have or family, everyone around you is really positive and thinks good about you. The next card that I have for you is Card of Cups. If you look at this card very, very clearly, I'll tell you what it means. This is a man who has like several wishes. Like, if one thing is completed, she's already jumping onto something else. If she, for example, let's take a current thing that I know she wants. Okay, it's about a DSLR. Okay, so if she wants a DSLR, she get it. Okay, but then she already knows what she wants after a DSLR also. So there are too many things in her mind. She's not like, it's good to be very, very, I feel compassionate about what you're doing. So that's good. So this card also is a bright and positive card at the end, which says it's good to be compassionate about certain things. So keep that spirit going. These 7 cards are about your life and it just describes you as a person. After this, what we can do next is we could take questions as to what she wants to know about her own life. This was about it. How do you feel? What cards were there for you? Do you actually feel connected, or do you think it relates to your personal life or whatever?
Yeah, I think this Hangman card is something which I really relate to, because many a time I feel that my opinion is a little different from others, and they say, "Arey, you're mad. What you're doing is completely haywire. You will go wrong. You will face difficulties." But that's me. It's me. Whatever it is, the different side.
Yeah, that's true. So
and people, that is why I don't please everybody. They say, "Arey, ye to
no, it's not about that." So that's what I said. She has the guts to actually go out and tell people, "Hey, this is not what I go with. I have different opinion altogether." So that's really, really good. Yeah.
This card has given me a lot of confidence that I will work hard, which I really do, I think. But yeah, I think I get very involved in all of this. Sometimes I feel I need to take a break from all of this, but I just cannot. Constantly I'm thinking about that zone only.
Yeah.
So I think this prediction has kind of summed up what is going on in my head at all times. So thank you, Rinky. This is a very good prediction for me. These cards are really colorful and very, very positive. Feel very joyful in this zone. Good. Yeah. Now we come to that question answer session, which I think after these cards, what they have revealed to us, I need to have a one-to-one discussion about what they mean. So I think my first question is all that Hangman only, that doing stuff which is different. Now when you do stuff which is a little different from what everybody else is thinking, that involves sometimes taking a lot of risks. And people are not risk takers. They like to have a comfort zone.
They like to play safe, basically.
Yeah. People like to be safe. They like to have a comfortable zone which can give them good money, good friends or whatever. So once you break out of that, then you lose your friends, you lose your relationships, you take risks that can even harm your whatever, your relationships, your career, or
everything
whatever.
Basically. Yeah.
So how do you come out of that? Like, what is it?
Right. Okay, so what I would do is I would give you a probability of what is good for you. Okay, is it like what path you've chosen for yourself, like still keeping your opinion and not really bothering about what people think about it. Okay, so I'll give you a probability with the help of cards, saying that if is it good, or you should like try and find a different route to it. Like, I'll also tell you what cards actually tell you if you need to find a different route, and if that's the case, how you would proceed with that. So we'll see what's there for you in that. Okay, now that her energies are already there in the cards, we just proceed with the 3-card spread, which will be like, what needs to be done in this case. Should she actually still proceed with the way she is, or she needs to, try and be very nice and polite to people and yet put her thoughts and decisions over a certain thing? Okay, the first card that I have for you is Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands itself is telling you that you are a warrior, okay? So you don't really need to bother about what people think of you, or even if they're pleased with you or not. That really doesn't matter in her case, because she's so strongly convinced with her own idea. It's not like you have to always please people, but at the same time, the second card that I have for you is the Star, which says, do what you like, okay? Keep your opinions, but at the same time, be nice and sweet to people. You can't be like, no, you have to listen to what I have to say. No, you have to just put it across in a very polite manner. Otherwise, whatever you're doing is absolutely perfect. There's absolutely no change according to the cards. They say, okay, because this card has come out, it says, there are times where you feel like, should I, shouldn't I? I have an opinion. 99% of the time she'll be like, no, I have to put out. But there's 1% of chance where you'll be like, I don't know if how that person will actually accept it or will consider that idea. But that's just 1%. So it says you are on the right track. You don't need to change or think too much about it at the moment. So things look absolutely fine for her. Yeah.
So this has been a very great tarot forecast for me. I think this has been very positive, and my views about tarot have really changed. Tarot I used to feel is just a way to put a message on newspapers and just generalize everything, and it's not applicable to people. But this is a tool which Rinky uses for motivation, which I think is very cool. She does not predict my future. She's not predicting my future that you are gonna
be a billionaire. No, I'm not saying that.
Right. Not like she will tell me, "Arey, today my day is gonna go bad. My boss is gonna yell at me."
Or also, I'm not gonna put you into blind faith where you have to go and do this and you'll get this.
You
no,
do this,
sorry,
that doesn't work. Do this puja, go to this temple.
I'll not tell you put 11 coconuts in front of a god, and rather do something for people who need it. That's really good.
It's just a tool you use to motivate yourself,
to
know more about your feelings and your emotions, and you get help also.
I feel there are 3 people in this world you cannot lie to. One is a doctor, a lawyer, and a tarot reader.
Okay.
I'm there in most of her videos, so I'm so
She's
proud.
there in most of my videos on my channel KHS India, and now she has come on my personal channel.
Yes. And she's on my channel.
Okay, so links to previous videos are down below, and on the screen are our subscribe icons also. You can subscribe to her as well as to me, and this is our previous month's predictions, angel messages. You can watch that, and this is my previous video, guys. Go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.